It's the Sue Ann Show. Sue Ann Show. Sue Ann Show.
Of Hourish Show.
And you're in the room.
We're in the room. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
It's
Sue.
after 12.
And here we are, we're both wearing glasses. It
Yes.
feels like Nula days.
It does feel like Nula days, except in the Nula days there was no glass in mine.
And
So I
no
was
glass in
20
mine.
something and my eyesight was perfect. I had 20/20 vision. Now
Yeah.
I have to wear them.
And I used to wear contact lenses with our frames. Yeah. I still do on stage.
Do you?
I don't like wearing real glasses on stage.
And you don't like wearing no glasses on stage.
Oh, I like to have a frame on my face.
It's not a crutch, I swear.
It's not. I like frames on the
Yeah.
face.
Is that like a persona thing though, that you're wearing the frames? Is it a persona thing that you feel you
I think I look better with glasses on.
okay.
Keeps your nose in place.
Anyway, what's been going on? We were talking about holidays. Have
Yeah.
you booked where are you going?
I am we're going on a little break to my friend Antoinette in Paris, and then we're going to my friend Anna, who moved to a place outside Paris near Poitiers. Poitiers? I just can't even pronounce it.
Poitiers. Is that Poitiers as in Sydney? No.
No.
There's a U in it, I think.
Oh.
No, listen to you. I met a French
yeah.
woman and I said, I'm going to a place near Poitiers. And she went, yes. She went pony tracking there when she was a child.
Okay.
So, but we're just going there for a night. Okay, so we're going on this trip.
I thought it was 2 nights.
Oh yeah, 2 nights.
Shh, don't tell Paul. It's actually 5 nights.
Are we back yet?
But so this is what I did. Antoinette, I was having a party for my birthday, and I got in touch with Antoinette, and I said, come over, and she went, I can't, but why don't you come to Paris? So I booked, but I just booked one way for me and Paul, and I went, we'll put the rest of the holiday in place, we'll visit some people, and then I just parked it, and then it was only last week I went, shit, we better book a return flight, and I got in touch with Anna. It was always in my head going, we'll visit Anna, and I kind of mentioned it to her, and I went, Anna, we're coming, we're definitely coming, and I finally put it. I leave everything to the last minute. I don't know why. Is it that I think there's going to be an earthquake, or I get nervous traveling?
No, I also think I get a bit depressed about planning. Is that weird?
No, that is it. I have exactly.
What is that? I have a friend who's the opposite. She gets really, really anxious, nervous, and she feels very unsettled if the plans aren't solid and in place. And she books everything in advance.
I'm the opposite.
A whole year planned. And I feel claustrophobic with that.
I feel claustrophobic. So how stupid. I book as one-way flights to Paris, and by the time I'm booking the return, of course the price has doubled, and the train tickets to go to Poitiers, wherever it is.
It's that fear as you get older that you plan so far ahead, you die and you lose your money.
That's what it is.
Yeah, and instead this cost me on train tickets of €200. I mean, just for down the track.
Down the track.
Well,
Can I go down the track, please? Can I have a return ticket down the track and
It's
back?
TVG, the high speed.
TVG.
TVG. Have you been on the TVG?
I haven't been on the TVG. Yes. But it's supposed to be cool.
One thing I like to do before I go somewhere, I'm totally out of French mode. I would like to read a French novel or just,
Get into French mode.
slightly into French mode, but I'm not in French mode at all.
Okay. You
You went to Paris with your daughter.
I went to Paris and it was fantastic. But like that again, it was that thing of the planning, and she's really into planning. Do you know what I'm into? I'm into just walking around.
Same here.
Antoinette runs an amazing exclusive tour guide company.
I know.
So she said to me, do you want to do this? If you want to do the Tour Eiffel, you need to book. I said, maybe the catacombs. Then she went, just be warned, the catacombs goes very deep. And if you're claustrophobic, I would say no. I don't know what I was thinking of. I am massively claustrophobic.
I don't know, do I want to be going down into
Salt.
claustrophobic tunnels and be surrounded by crushed ancient French people's bones?
And French rats.
The French.
Yeah, French rats go.
maybe there's a little-
Do you know what the sound they make? Le squeak.
The squeak.
You can hear the squeak down the
That's what I
tunnel.
was thinking of.
Is there a little wine bar down there? Or
Oh, there is all sorts of stuff down there. Werewolf.
that is so you. Is there a wine bar down there?
can we? You know what I mean?
Vino de Boon.
My daughter wanted to go to the catacombs, and I decided I didn't.
You're right. I mean, I don't know why it was in my head. Because Antoinette was going, what do you want to do? And I eventually wrote back and I said, Antoinette, I want to hang out. I want to see
I
you.
want to go to the catacombs.
I want to catch
Do
up.
you?
We'll leave Paul at the catacombs and let's catch up.
Everybody, but I will say this: everybody who goes to the catacombs loves the catacombs.
Have you seen pictures of it?
Yeah, because we wanted to go and we were going to pre-book.
Well,
and I
Antoinette
really-
said she kept it goes down something like 135 feet or something. I don't have the specifics. I'm not great on measurements, but it goes right down. She went and it gets narrow.
What is the history of it? They moved all these bodies from another grave down there.
I don't know. They ran out of
They ran out
cemetery
of cemeteries,
space.
that's what-
So
yeah.
they just stacked up all this.
But it's incredible that it's become so popular. People want to go there. Like Montmartre, for example. You have to do. That's just all the area around there. You just spend hours going in and out of souvenir shops. I love
It's
it.
Mama, the area with all the steps going up.
Yeah,
You haven't experienced Paris and you've seen all the key rings.
yeah. And all the mugs and tea towels.
Fridge magnet. Ooh, the fridge magnets.
Oh, the fridge magnets.
The little rats going, let's squeak.
The squeak. Yeah, that is the merch for the catacombs. Your little key ring.
Listen to the rat t-shirts with their head. Yeah. Squeak.
And just bones, little bones.
You could have very eerie merch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did the catacombs. I went to Paris and all I got was this Le Squeak. Sorry. Anyway, so that's me and travel. And now I'm in kind of denial. I don't know. Everything just is big in my head at the moment. So.
I think, well, I have a theory about this idea of planning too far in advance. I think that when we tour, we have to plan. We have to put our dates in very far in, and that's enough stress.
Yeah.
You know, when you've got like 20 dates booked and you haven't written your show, you've written one joke and you've a tour booked. You know that feeling?
Yeah, well, can I tell you, autumn tour booked and to be sold, and new show to be written, a new show booked for next year, new show to be launched.
So hang on a
Where are
second.
you going on holidays, Sue?
Okay, well, here's the thing. Life's changing. It's my twins' graduation this evening.
Congratulations.
I know. It's going to be a lovely evening. They have the ceremony and then they have the speeches in the school and they're going to be singing and my daughter's singing and Shawnee's got a speech prepared. So it'll be lovely. And we're
And I
going
bet
for
it's
dinner.
funny, is it?
I don't know. I haven't read it. So that's happening. But everything's changed and this will be the first year, I think, that we won't have a family holiday. So, but because, nothing to do with us, my daughter's going to Uganda and she's going to Romania because her best friend is Romanian and they don't have any costs when they get there. They saved up and bought their flights themselves.
Romania's beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful. And they stay in her grandparents' lovely home. And they just chill out and have a lovely holiday over in Romania. And she's going to Uganda, which is incredible. They've raised €64,000. They're going to be working with an organisation called Abana, who work with 17 schools, helping kids and teaching kids and doing classes with kids and workshops and going into their homes for the first time as well. So that's really life-changing stuff.
Yeah.
So she's all set. And my other son follows DJs all around the world.
Who? Milo. Really?
Himself and his girlfriend they've been to Manchester. When I say all around the world, I mean Manchester. Manchester.
The world
And
of Manchester.
Yeah, it's big to them, you know.
Manchester's all right.
Oh, Manchester's the home of cool music makers.
Yeah.
So, but they go and see these spectacles, like it's a whole other world. Like these shows are incredible.
Do you know the DJs?
I haven't a clue.
Yeah.
I mean, once they tell me the names and then they
And what
go,
kind of music is it?
It's techno. It's he said it's not prog rock, but something. They went to go and see an amazing multi-instrumentalist who just does all these multimedia things. He works with other musicians. They come on stage. It's all crazy stuff that we know nothing. I know nothing of this world.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, so they do. But he was £100 a ticket. So they're great. Anyway, they go and they do that. He's going to France as well with his girlfriend. They've got loads of plans. And suddenly we're going, and Shawnee's interrailing. He's going interrailing for the whole month of August. And suddenly we're going, we don't have time. There's no, but you know what? It has to
So are
happen.
you going to have
I don't know, but also it'll save me a bloody fortune. Don't know.
Oh, you going if I don't have to plan? Great, I don't have to plan.
I don't have to plan. I'm not planning.
But you can pick up a last minute thing and it's more fun.
Well, we'll just go on our own and we'll do maybe 5 nights somewhere.
Do you know, I hate these days, everything has to be so planned.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, you'd rock up somewhere and you could go with the flow. But now because of the internet, everything books.
You used to go over to the
Greece.
Greek islands.
Yeah, because my sister lived in Greece for a year and did what her friends in Athens did, which was they'd just take the boats out. So we would go to Piraeus, we'd fly to Athens, go down to Piraeus,
Yeah.
just go to the ticket office or wherever the boats were going, just get on a boat. And then and you wouldn't even book the accommodation, it'd be just a little granny in black at the boat, all these grannies in black with pictures.
Have they gotten rid of all them since the internet came in?
Are all the grannies in black with this sign saying pension, 12 euro per night, please.
They used to have their little books with the plastic sheets and pictures of their room, and you just kind of walk along and you just go, yeah, okay, and then you get into tiny little vans and be driven up.
And no kidnapping involved.
These grannies in black were great drivers. They too.
No, they never drove. It was always the husband, the silent husband. He'd be like
Or the son.
little old farmer couples.
But you'd arrive at these pristine,
Yeah.
beautiful little rooms, like absolutely gorgeous. I mean, they weren't dives.
Oh no, and I love that because you didn't plan. And then I remember on so many islands going, I think we'll move on now. And you just go down to the ticket shop and see where the boats were going that day and go, yeah, we'll get a boat there and see. And you wouldn't do that now.
Would you not?
No, everybody books advance on the boats.
Because we did it. We flew into Athens. We spent a couple of nights in Athens. We did exactly that. We got the boat from Piraeus. It was an overnight.
To Amorgos, which is right down the end of the
Amorgos,
Cyclades,
which
yeah.
is where you suggested we go. It was on your recommendation. It was where the Big Blue was shot.
From Amorgos.
And like that, Maria was waiting. But in Lonely Planet, I just opened Lonely Planet and then I just went, oh, Maria, and her number.
Oh, yeah.
Called from a call box.
Yeah.
And she went, yes. And I went, oh, we will be arriving, blah, blah, blah. And the next thing.
And then you could just get mopeds
Yeah.
and have so much fun.
I know. Now it's all. But we get into a tizzy. Myself and P get into a tizzy. Booking. You know, because we do Airbnbs because we can't do hotels with. Well, this is with 6 of us.
But now you can do a hotel.
Now we can do a hotel. How exciting!
But what about other P? Paddy, the dog.
Oh, that's another expense. Well, there'll be somebody at
There'll
home
be somebody
now.
in the house. Yeah.
Oh, when we go on a family holiday, that is the other point, Paul. Actually, thanks for reminding me. That is another 200 or 300 quid on top of our expensive family holiday. Do you know what I mean? But I remember one year. This is a good few years ago. The kids were really small, and we did have to have everything kind of more planned. But he's on one laptop. You do start off going, let's book the holiday, give ourselves a bit of a lift.
Yeah.
You like it's February, it's shit weather. Oh, let's book the holiday.
Yeah.
And he's on one laptop.
And you're in another.
And I'm on another. I'm on Airbnb, he's on flights.
Yeah.
And you start off going, oh God, look, there's it's fantastic there. Oh, it's available for the dates we want. It's right in the right place. Quick, go on to the flights. And I'm there, and cut to the two of us literally tearing each other's heads off. I said I didn't want to go to France. You really went to France last year and not going again. You never said it. Where do you fucking want to go? I've lost that flight now. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone up €300. I've only got 30 seconds left on the website. It's countdown. I've lost it now. Oh, we can't take that. It's fine. It's 5k from the beach. That's stupid. That's a stupid idea.
Oh, and you said a hilarious thing about where you booked, that it was 5 minutes from the coast. That was hilarious.
That was last year. Last year,
Yeah.
I booked, and I was going, this Airbnb is really reasonable compared to all the others in Portugal that we've booked. This is like 700 quid less for the whole time we're there. Fantastic. 5 minutes from the coast.
Was it a flight from the coast?
No, it was
We was 5 minutes from the coast, but
not the beach.
not the beach.
Oh man.
So you were abseiling down for a swim.
And then you see the looks on the kids' faces, and they're just looking at each other going, oh mum.
Well, how far away was the beach?
It was about 2k, but so we had to.
2K isn't
It was 2k.
too bad.
It was not too bad, but it was just the last time we didn't have to get buses or mopeds or anything, or they got scooters down and back.
Oh, well, then they're fine.
And
with
then I
scooters,
walked.
And you
I
walked, and
liked-
it's a bit-
I actually liked the exercise, and then there was a bus down as well.
Yeah.
But do you know what I mean? That's why it was 700
Yeah,
quid less.
Yeah, but it was still lovely.
But it was still lovely. It was
Yeah,
still
yeah,
lovely.
yeah.
But the whole Airbnb, you really have to read the small print.
Last year, me and my sister went to, Paul's not mad about sunny holidays, we went to Split. I had last been in Split, it was shortly after the war ended, it was in the early 2000s. I actually went with met up with a friend of yours.
World War II, Anne.
Who was Joanna, who was working in
Sarajevo.
she was working in Sarajevo, and they used to come down to Dubrovnik and Split. So I met her in Split, and we went out to an island. But I loved Split back then because it was just so ordinary, and you just saw all the amazing architecture, the medieval architecture inside the ancient Roman architecture, and all the washing hanging up in between the houses. And I just fell in love with the place. Went back, one mistake. It's just full of shishi designer shops. It's Disneyfied itself. It's just, and it's like the shop in the restaurants. They can't decide how much they're going to charge for a plate of pasta. It's like a gold mine for them. So it'll be €16 here, €29 there.
Oh, really?
It's just the whole thing. It's just
So it's
this
sort of like
mad-
a Wall Street stock exchange on pasta. What's the price going today?
Yeah. Bye.
It just feels like a mad tourist grab.
Yeah.
And then we have a kind of okay Airbnb place. And then wake up in the morning and I go to him. It's okay. It's not great. But I say to Una, this is lovely. And then it starts.
Is that your heart, Anne?
It was my
I was
heart.
waiting for you to say something. I was wondering, was it going to be something to do with the toilet, Anne's heart, or you went for the heart?
Do you know what it was? It was kind of built on a hill and up behind, because it's been developed left, right, and centre Split now with the touristic thing taken off, and there was big drilling going on into the rock to build a foundation, and it just went 10 hours a day every day.
Oh no.
They never tell you that when you're scheduling your holiday.
No.
Don't come that week. We're doing a bit of building.
Don't come that year. And it was this low level that me and Una just looked at each other, because in our experience, wherever we have gone just never matches the joy of that island hopping in the 90s in Greece.
You're just taking that risk every time you book somewhere different, and people give out about people who go to the same place every year. No wonder.
No, but that's why.
But finding the unsullied landscape, as you said, is getting harder and harder because of the way people advertise and the knowledge of where you can go to. I mean, look at even somewhere like Holt,
Yeah.
which is off Dublin. I mean, I'm from there. When I was a kid, no one went there except for a Sunday pint.
Yeah.
And now it's rampant with tourists.
Yeah. Yeah. Sunday. I know. It is. Yeah. It's like. Yeah. It is. But our favourite place is Cascais in Portugal. It's our favourite destination.
This is my thing now, when you found your favourite place, go back. I love Greece and I want to go back to one of those. Rough and Ready. Well, there's no way Rough and Ready anymore. They're all shishi. Yeah.
But the worst ever. Now, this is not a continental holiday, but a disappointment. But actually, verging on serious depression. I thought it was just one time. He went down to Clonakilty. I had a gig in some remote venue near Clonakilty. Have you ever played it? I can't remember the name.
I've been through Clonakilty.
Have you played
Just drove through it.
Okay.
No.
It's a
Black pudding, isn't it? Famous for black
pudding. Yeah. But anyway, I was doing a gig with Pat Short, and it was 3 or 4 kilometres from Clonakilty, and we decided that we were going to take all the children, and they were probably all of them under 7, 4 under 7, down to. And make a week of it, make a kind of few days of it. It was in the summertime, and we thought, oh, brilliant, that'd be good. And Jim Mulvaney, I don't mind mentioning his name because I'll never forgive him for this.
Oh, you have to say, you've a brilliant quote from
Jim Mulvaney from Kells, who's Pat's
He is
manager.
brilliant.
Pat Short's manager at the time.
Jim is brilliant, yeah.
Recommended these holiday homes to me in Clonakilty.
What did
and
he
he said,
say?
Sue, there's nothing wrong with
What's
them.
the red?
Quote unquote, there's nothing wrong with these holiday homes. They were connected to a hotel, and there was a cinema there, which was the only good thing. It was just, anyway, we arrived down late in the afternoon, 4 kids, 4 small kids, toddlers. I cannot tell you the stink. It was a combination
The stink of what?
Smoke, stale smoke and vim. Stained carpets. But out the back was just a concrete yard with butts all over it. There was a combination of weird smells, kind of damp, smoke and vim. And the whole thing was so depressing. And I actually went into this.
I know what you mean.
Walking around going, what are we going to do? We've booked this place for a week. And
What did you do?
we went, first of all, we got everybody back in the car. We went up to this beautiful 5-star hotel, the Inchydoney Hotel, which was like astronomical. And that was just so expensive. I went in, and it was the other extreme.
Is it Inchydoney? It's Doney.
Inchydoney.
Is that up on a hill over the beach?
It's on the sea, yes.
Yeah, I know.
We all now know where Inchydoney is, yeah. We're all figured there.
Yeah.
We're high enough,
Okay.
we understand the whole story now. Yeah.
Okay, no. What did you do?
No, she was the total she was the other extreme. I mean, talk about being so rude, going, who, and your family, and with 4 small children, and she went, they have to stay seated at all times. They have to stay seated at all times.
Even when they're walking.
We have these little wheelchairs for them.
Even when they're asleep, they have to be strapped in to the bed. This was around the time when there was nobody, it was kind of coming out of, was it around COVID? Actually.
No, it wasn't
We
around
kept the
COVID
tiger
because that was when you were
down
touring with them,
no.
and the kids were young.
No, there was nobody booking into anywhere.
It was downturn was still
Downturn.
Yeah.
Downturn.
I knew you were going to go there.
Yeah. And she annoyed me, and it'll come to €1,200 for the few nights, whatever. Anyway, and then she really annoyed me. I was very stressed. I got cut a long story short, it's a long story which could have taken a lot less to tell.
Yeah.
I went back, scrubbed the whole place, got a huge big bunch of flowers, put it in the middle of the table, and I just went, we'll deal with it, get on with it. And we just decided to have a nice time.
And it worked.
Yeah. I just did my
Fabulous.
whole Zen thing going, it's my reaction to the place.
And feng shui with plants.
Feng shui even.
Yeah, even.
Oh my God.
Feng shui.
Can't say it, can't do it.
I can hardly speak. I can hardly speak a word all.
Anyway,
Now give us a few more bars of Downturn. I think we can.
Downturn.
Going on holiday, looking for cheap rates. Downturn.
Jim Mulvaney said to you the funniest thing about a holiday I ever heard.
oh, Jim Mulvaney loves the cruises. Loves the cruises, and oh my God, he's been on every cruise under the sun. And he went on a Norwegian cruise around the fjords. And I said to Jim, how did you get on? And he went, oh, Sue, when you've seen one fjord.
I thought he said when you've seen them all. He didn't even finish the sentence. I love that.
When you've seen one fjord. And I kind of felt like that in the Cotswolds when you've seen one
When you've seen-
picturesque,
Little
stunning
dot, yeah.
little village you've seen.
I know what you mean.
I was telling you about this woman, God love her. I met her in the park, she's a total stranger, and we were having a laugh about women doing this. I don't know, do you do this? But this is what I did with this complete stranger. Well, for her husband died suddenly last year, really tragic, 47, really horrible. But she just happened to just tell me that. And I think it's a thing of when you're in grief, you kind of overshare.
And when you're a certain age, you overshare.
Yes.
Women of a certain age, meeting.
So, Paul, this is interesting because I was thinking the difference between men and women. You don't do this. We do this. She and I told each other our fucking life stories in about half an hour. I'm talking everything. Like the whole, we just clicked. I went, she's totally my tribe. We just ended up telling each other absolutely everything. A total stranger. And then going, lovely to meet you, big hug. Oh, hope your grief is okay. I hope you'll be okay. Well, I hope your da-da-da'll be okay. And and listen, good talking to you. And off you go. But we do that, and we do that. And it can start off even in the ladies' toilets. That's a beautiful shade of lipstick. Oh,
But it is-
that's L'Oreal 259. Can I take that down? And then, do you know, I was looking, it can just start off, and we do that thing.
Yeah.
We really,
I was wearing this lipstick when he broke me heart.
yeah.
That bastard.
But we just, what is that?
But it is about women of a certain generation, because I was telling you the story about went down the road from Una. She bumped into the people who had just bought the house that she had rented previously. It was a young woman, and she just started telling the whole story. She went, I used to live in that house. I rented it. And the reason I rented it is because my sister got breast cancer, and I was in a flat, but I thought I really need to leave the flat now, and I need to rent a house so that Anna will have a house to come to. So I rented the house, and then I was going, did I make the right decision? But I loved the house, and it was in this house that I got my little dog. And then I saw the house for sale up the road, and it just went on, and she said she just unloaded like a whole story with all these different tropes come through. And this was a younger woman, and she was just like, right, okay.
And as she was running away, did I tell you about the time a horse stood in my foot?
I totally relate.
So it is a generation thing, because certain women, you meet.
Is it the thing of, I don't care, like, because your biggest fears she'll go at the end of it, like deepest, darkest secrets, stuff that even your husband doesn't know about you. Do you know what I mean? And you're at the very end, sorry, I thought I knew you from somewhere, and you'd be going, oh, I do a few sketches online, I'm an actress maybe. No, it's not that. No. Did you go out with Kevin O'Connor when you were 17? Oh, yeah. I'm his sister. Oh, Jesus, you went to St. Bridget's. Oh, my God. And you're there, yeah, don't say anything about my affair I had last year. Or my husband's affair 5 years ago.
I saw a quote from Kathy Burke saying she hates small talk. You know, she wants to know your problems and your tragedies. Give me it all.
Yeah.
And also, women are a bit more quick to judge whether they like somebody, I think. Men are a bit more wary. But also there's a catharticness telling strangers everything because you know you're possibly not going to see them again.
Yeah, yeah. But we have bumped into each other, me and this
Well, I
lady.
would say that if you met her in the local park.
Yes.
Yeah.
She had her doggy. You was going to see her again.
Well, what was it like when you saw her again? Were you pals or was it?
It was.
Oh my God! Did I say?
No.
Yeah.
No, because you weren't drunk. I mean, having a oversharing with a few drinks is different because you do go, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that or whatever. No, we just went hiya, and she went. I went hi, and she.
No, it is. Yeah, it's lovely.
It is lovely, but I found it really interesting. It's just this thing of not caring as well.
That's exactly it. You don't
And
give a
speaking
shit.
of not caring, just a last thing I wanted to say. When we were talking about holidays just beforehand, before we did this afternoon, we were...
You're now rubbing the elastic band on the back of your
okay.
book.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do think I've had a stroke. Sorry, take this
I think
out.
the rest of us have had your stroke.
We're just on just this one last thing about it being holiday time, and then all these articles start coming out. Are you beach ready? Are you bikini ready? I saw this brilliant thing saying how to get bikini ready. Are you beach ready? What you do is you get a bikini and you put it on. Yes, you're bikini ready.
I love that. I absolutely love it.
And see Paul go, no.
I wore a bikini.
I thought it was going to be like some kind of masking tape tip.
I wore a bikini last year on holidays for the first time in, I would say, like it was just, I also saw a thing as well online, a woman going that I follow going, I just made a decision.
Yeah.
And here's the photos of me in the bikini, and she wasn't slim, but I actually went, that looks good. Yeah. And also, my husband was going, you look great in that. And there's only one person that I care about.
Whether or not you,
Yeah. And then I heard him in his sleep going, stage we're in that bikini. Oh my God, have I got you? It shows you're a big fat rat. Don't wear it. Sue, please don't wear the bikini again. In his sleep. So, yeah.
Oh, you could have a wonderful holiday.
Yeah.
In the 5-star hotel.
Just wear trousers under your bikinis and you'll be fine.
We're gone, we're done. Are we done?
We're done.
So another few bars of downturn.
Downturn when everything was so cheap. Downturn, everything was so cheap.
Downturn. Holiday homes make you weep. Downturn.
What makes you weep?
Holiday homes. If you want to respond to any of the hilarity and stuff we've been talking about,
Or give us topics to chat on.
yes, indeed, you can email us sueannehalfhourishshow@gmail.com.
Brought to you by Sue Collins and Anne Gildee. Producer Paul Farron.
Sue and Show.
Of Hourish Show.